Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is just a quick little packing up some happy mail. This is actually for Kayla, who is Kayla Crafts 830 on Instagram. Janae, who is Happy Mail Obsessed, she hosted a Maggie Holmes YouTube hop, basically. So you'll see that video before you see this video. He agreed to Maggie Holmes, like basically any of the collection, some of our favorites, and a large flat rate box. So that's what this our actual swap consists of. The other girls, I don't know what they agreed to and whatnot. So the first thing is this little bag. This is from Daiso. I just wrapped it in some yarn and a little tag. These are little containers that I've hauled in downtown LA that she can alter herself. I was just gifting some of them, sharing them. Next is this little trim box. This was actually inspired on Instagram, and then I have a little project share video of this. And the tutorial was following a Linda Parker. So I just labeled it trim, even though it's pretty self-explanatory. Here's the little ribbons. Super cute, like little hexagon in there. Next is this. You guys saw a little video on it. I did go ahead and put some wire wrap beads and dangles inside of here. This is following Cuddle Me Tay's tutorial. Next is this little box. This is using the Andy's store on AliExpress, this little box, and then I did a tutorial on how to do this part. I just decorated the front, sprayed it, and I have a bunch of these like trim tassels inside of there on both sets, and then the little glass ball and dangle hanging right here. I do need to pin this up against a wall, just so that the projects don't fall out. Perfect, like that. Okay, so that was Andy's store. I'm going to show you guys the dies. So this one had a die. This was a tutorial. That was a tutorial. This one right here, this is a little envelope die, like so. This is from KS Craft, and I recently just saw Wendy make this, and she used eyelets to keep this shut, because there's no way to keep this shut really, besides I just glued mine and put a bow on the top of it. So doing 2 eyelets with some string ribbon is super cute. Just decorated a little tag right here, some sequin clusters, and I stuck some blank bag toppers in there, shaker bag toppers, so that she can, you know, decorate those as she pleases. Next is this die. You guys saw me share this because she does love Marigold, Garden Party, and I use Carousel, those 3 collections for this swap basically. This is another die from Andy's store. It is a giant large tag, and it comes with a little pocket, and it's super cute. And then I went ahead and used the KS Craft balloon dies to make the embellishments. So these are just like Marigold theme. You guys saw my video on that, and they're just shoved in there, a couple of them. Next is this little clipboard. This is actually following Kayla's tutorial, and then I stuck some little sequin bows, and there's just trim at the bottom. This was gifted to me by Christina, this cute little jar dangle, and then all like my fun little charms on here. And then I did go ahead and add these gold things. I think these are like corner pages. This wasn't thick enough for it, so I kind of just smashed it down in the back so that it was flat in the front and then bulging in the back. So that's what those are. Next are these embellishments. These are carousel embellishments. Just did a super simple little topper with a little embellishment. These are those little page flag style clusters. These are following Anne, who is Crafty Kimchi's tutorial. And then I just did some of the Hobby Lobby giraffe stickers and Hobby Lobby ice cream stickers, because I feel like those go with carousel. And then I did splatter some gold spray on there. Next is this super cute little cloche, and I filled it to the brim with some like a sequins mix, and put it in a bag just in case that explodes. Next is this super cute little wallet die. This is a KS Craft die, literally 2 pieces, super easy, and I did the little panel. I love that die because it's, again, it's very easy and it's not complicated. So the inside, I just have 2 little sets of some tiny little flowers I made on my silhouette cameo, and I did the centers as seed beads. Get those in there. I just love this little teapot charm. It is so cute, and it's very garden party with the little flower. Love it. Next is this little arcade game. This is following BBZ Crafts tutorial on how to make this. No die cutting machine, and I have some store-bought goodies that were in my stash of gifting because I still am on a no spend, so I haven't really bought any, let's see, any goodies for myself, let alone my partners. So is this, I just made a vellum, basically a little vellum shaker, and I have some of those rosettes that I made using Christina's mold. Those are in there. Then I reused the garden party packaging, these little clusters, cluster and belly. Next are the little marigold bows. These are so super cute and very easy, such an easy die. It's this one right here. It comes in a 2-piece. That's from Piggy Store on AliExpress. That's in the marigold papers. And then I have this little purse, and it has these little star embellishments. These are inspired by Melissa, who is the Vintage Goose. And the little bag tutorial was by Lily, Crafting with Liller. Okay, how's this gonna go? These are some jemmies. I got these on my shopping day, and I reused a bag topper from Lori. Look at, I put recycled bag topper, just so they're like, oh, cute, but I didn't make it, you know. Okay, so that's gonna go in there. Next is this. I made a little, like, basically like a file folder. This is using the carousel stuff. Just stitched all this, made the little frame, some black and white. And on the inside, I did kind of like a reverse. Usually the pockets come down right here, but these were too big. They were too wide. So I put a ton of sequins at the bottom, and I just have the little clusters that I decorated and layered up on top of each other. And then over here again, and she could just pour these out into a container and use those sequins. True love. And they kind of just fold up like this. Barely. Did go ahead and use this. This is actually a die from Andy's store. I love this die. It's got the perforated back piece like this, and she could just rip those, and I made with like the handmade tags. It says Kayla Crafts 830. I popped this part up on like some dimension, and I got that little teapot again with some seam binding, some fun trims from AliExpress. This die is so cute, and usually I stick like beads in this, but I thought that the labels were super cute. Touch and look. Last but not least, I did this little belly band around this container because I don't think this lid's gonna stay on in transit. And basically I did a little I stabbed it through a pom-pom with a bow bead at the top, and it kind of looks like little ears, like a little cat ear. It's got the dangle hanging. I did a panel of paper in the back, and then the belly band on the very front, and it is tight. She might have to rip this off. Okay, so it's gonna go like that. Okay, that is everything. I will leave Kayla's information down below and Janae's information. She's the host. And I will catch you guys on the next crafty video. Bye, guys.